Yo, it's your boy, Fenrir Dragonbane, coming at you in front of my beautiful house, Lakeview Manor. I'm going to be showing you guys my digs, my crib, whatever you want to call it. So without wasting any time, let's do this shit. Alright guys, but in all seriousness, this is a video showing you guys my house and all of the items I've acquired in Skyrim. Now, I have done every quest, main quest, whatever, everything you could possibly do in this game except for the Radiant and or miscellaneous quests. So I've acquired pretty much all, if not most of the unique items and armor and stuff, and I'll be showing it off to you guys in my house and everything in this video. I'm going to try to go fast because I don't want this to be 20 minutes. So, let's start out. This is a Hearthfire home, Lakeview Manor, of course. It's one of the 3 houses you can build. I just love the location, so this is where I built it. Now, this is the first room. Oh, by the way, everything is upgraded for this house. So this is the first room, and in here we have the Blade of Woe, as you can see there. Unfortunately, you know, I situated everything perfectly in the center of these display cases, but every time you come back in, they move, so there's no point trying to make them perfect. But yeah, that's the Blade of Woe down there, and I'll try to go through every unique item as we pass it. This is just the main foyer area, and here is the main, I guess, living room. We have a nice little bard here that plays music for us, and over here, there's my smoking wife, by the way. She always says that. She calls me brother. It kind of nerves me. This is the kitchen. I opted for a kitchen because this is a family home. We need to eat. This place is absolutely filled to the brim with food. Nothing unique in here. There's no display cases or anything. Over here is like the children's room. For some reason she sleeps here. She doesn't want to sleep in my bed. I don't know why. I'm talking about my wife, not my daughter. That would be really weird. But they got some unique stuff in here. We have... what is this? Baldur's Blade or Borvir's Dagger. Yeah, I have to put daggers in these because they're not big enough for swords, so unfortunately most of my swords aren't displayed, which is I really hate that. But over here we have like Baldur's Lucky Dagger, very nice, and over here we have what's that? Spell Drinker, Spell Breaker, whatever the Periite Daedric quest gives you. And I wanted to put swords on the left and right weapon rack, but what happens is every time I try to place one, it just appears like right here and falls to the floor. And I've tried so many different times because it would look fucking awesome, but it just doesn't work for some reason. So whatever. This is the children's room. Back here is, I don't really know what the purpose of this room is. I guess a little dining area or something. But we do have the Ethereal Shield, which is one of the coolest looking items in the entire game. It's from the Dawnguard side quest, where you get the Ethereum stuff, whatever. And over here we have Dawnbreaker, the sword you get from one of the Daedric quests. A very unique looking sword. I think this is called the storeroom. It's been forever since I actually built this house with Hearthfire, but there's nothing really in here just because you can only place daggers really in these little display cases. Something I hate, and I know I could have opted for the trophy room or whatever, but again, this was a family room, and I didn't want to split a whole bunch of shit between 3 houses. So this is just a storeroom. Very nice. A whole bunch of chests and stuff that aren't going to be filled ever, but it looks cool, I guess. One thing I noticed about these houses is they sure do look like they are filled with 100 bajillion things. So going upstairs, this is the main pièce de résistance, or whatever that word is. First we have this mannequin with the full Deathbrand armor set. You guys can check out that video if you want to know more about this set. It's fucking great. In here we have the Bloodskull Blade, one of the huge... I think this is the biggest display case, and I was like, what should I put in here? The Bloodskull Blade is very unique looking, and it's cool, so I decided to put that there. We have an Arcane Enchanter, very nice. All these excess doors are just lead out to the outside of the house. This is just another bedroom. We have about 1 billion beds in this house. And in here we have Keening, a very unique looking dagger from a kind of obscure side quest, which I thought was weird. What's in here? Nettlebane. That's not really unique looking, but I don't know. Again, you know, you can really only put daggers, and I forgot one down here. Let's go check this out. This is the Blade of Sacrifice. Looks exactly like Nettlebane. So, yeah, that's pretty much everywhere else, and now what I was trying to get to was my main room, which is where I have the coolest shit. So, first of all, we have Wuthrad on the weapon rack here, because, again, it's super unique looking. We have Arvak's skull. You may be asking why it's pointed in that direction, just because as soon as I walked in here, it was on the ground, so there's no really point in trying to make it look cool. Up here, we have a strong box with all my unique amulets and rings and accessories and stuff like that. I know these amulet of the gods aren't really unique, but I like to collect them all. Over here we have the Mirax sword. Very cool tentacle looking thing. Oh Jesus Christ, this guy's gonna start singing now. I gotta shut him up in a second. Nope, 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 nope. Put that away. I think he's gonna stop now. Or not, whatever. Goddamn bard, I should fire him. And here we have Mehrunes Razor. Very nice. Oh my god, I cannot concentrate with this douchebag. Dude.
Oh, did you need something?
Yeah, I need you to shut up, thanks. Okay, moving on. So we have Mirax's sword over there. We have a potion of blood, which is from the Dawnguard expansion. I thought that was cool. All these books are unique stuff that I filled. Mythic Dawn commentaries, etc. Nothing in the barrel, nothing over there. And I showed you Mehrunes Razor, showed you Arvak's Skull, and in here all my accessories. And yeah, let's get to the main dish, shall we? So in the wardrobe, I have all the unique stuff. I'm not going to go over it all just because it would take too long. We have the Guildmaster stuff. We have the Ancient Falmer stuff. Mask of Clavicus Vile, very cool. Azadol set, Helm of Ingval. So many people suggested this. I should go to the Ingval Barrow for Skyrim Hidden Treasure. Unfortunately, I had already been there before I started that series. You know, I just have every single unique thing in here that I've gotten over the ages. The Ebony Mail, very cool. Savior's Hide, all the Cicero stuff, wedding clothes from the assassination that you have to partake in during the wedding, some Telvanni robes, and yeah, those are all the clothes that you get during the main game. In this little end table here, I believe I have all the unique notes and books and all that sort of stuff, so we're not going to go over that because that's kind of self-explanatory. In here, I sort of have every odd and end miscellaneous thing. You know, Ashfire Mead, a whole bunch of bottles of stuff, Cenacle Bark, Deathbrand, Treasure Map. I like collecting this stuff that you can't really get anywhere else. Essence Extractor from the Augment Finium quests, Glenmore Witch Heads. Yeah, Pelagius's Hip Bone. This isn't really unique, but I wanted to keep it anyways. Right out of the Falmer, Sheen, Starim, Sajama, and Practice Arrow. Very nice. Did I show this yet? No. This is like all the other shields and stuff. Shield of Earsmore, all the unique shields and masks. I wanted to put Mirax's head somewhere, or his mask somewhere, but I couldn't find it. It's really hard to situate these masks and make them straight, and I'm really OCD when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, those are all the weird little helmets and whatever. And in here is the weapons chest. Every weapon I've gotten throughout the game. A lot in here, of course. There makes up a lot of stuff that goes into this chest. We have the Mason Moloch Ball, all of the Daedric stuff, Stormfang, which I just made a video about, Bolo's Orth Blade, which was in a recent Skyrim's Hidden Treasure, Eda, Draenheart's Sword, Axe Whiterun, which isn't really unique, and it depends on what level you are when you get it. The Ghost Blade, very cool. A lot of these are not unique looking, which I kind of hate, but they are definitely unique. Skull of Corruption, very nice. Spider Control Rod, one of the cooler things in Skyrim. Sanguine Rose, of course, one of the most unique things. Mirax's Staff doesn't look as cool as the sword. And, yeah, that's gonna do it, really. I mean, other than this white saber cat here. That's pretty much everything other than the stuff that I have, or other than the stuff that, you know, you have to give up during the course of the game. Let's just take a look at my inventory just so you know what kind of unique stuff I have on here. Blade of Hafingar, which is just a reward you get for becoming a Thane of that region. The Dwarven Black Bow of Fate, my bow of choice. This is a quest item. I can't get rid of it until I complete it. Over here we have Locket of St. Jub, all the Nightingale stuff, just because it looks cool. Nightweaver Band and the Goldor Amulet. Nothing in potions, nothing in... Oh, Emberbrand Wine. Yeah, I just did this. I gotta put... This is unique, too. A whole bunch of ingredients. A whole bunch of books we can't get rid of. Solitude Home Deck. Where did I get that? And in the miscellaneous, we have a whole bunch of random crap. Most of it is the claws that you use to open doors and whatnot, and a rune lexicon. Look at that. That's gonna do it. That was my house where I have all my stuff, and I hope you guys appreciate it, because honestly I had it all just in the Dawnguard Sanctuary for the Dark Brotherhood, because that's where I kept all my stuff until I moved it all here. And if you guys were into this video, I also did one when I way back started YouTube 5 months ago, and it was the Oblivion. It was all my stuff in Oblivion, and a lot of people seem to like it, and it turned out pretty well. So I was looking forward to do this. I hope you guys like the funny intro. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video as a whole. I just want to get one more shot of my house if it would goddamn load. you know, I plan to do this for every Elder Scrolls that comes out, every Elder Scrolls game that I can play. I don't know if you will be able to get a house in the Elder Scrolls Online, but if you are, you can be sure as shit that I will be stocking that house with a whole bunch of stuff. Wow, this is the most longest loading screen of all time. Okay, so we're going to end with a shot of my house. This is, again, Lakeview Manor, which you can get in the Hearthfire DLC. $5, you know, not that bad. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Grohlvana, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.